It's interesting that in terms of a literal command, that there isn't an actual literal command to believe in a Messiah, right? It never even mentions the idea. It seems like the idea is a later developed idea. Now, if you ask a Christian to justify his faith with the Torah alone, he'll bring up verses like Genesis chapter 3 or Genesis 49 or Deuteronomy chapter 18, what they consider to be foreshadowings, right? Not anything literal. For example, Genesis chapter 3 talks about the seed of the woman and the serpent, being crushed by the heel of man, that this in some way is synonymous with what happened in the Gospels, what Jesus did for the world. With Deuteronomy chapter 18, the idea that I will raise up for you a prophet, it's not anything literal. Like in terms of, we know what a literal command looks like. Don't eat pork, honor your parents, keep the Sabbath. These are concrete laws, right? This is, something that it's in some way unavoidable. But in terms of, let's say Deuteronomy chapter 18, I will raise up for you a prophet. Well, Muslims believe that's talking about Muhammad, and Mormons believe it's talking about Joseph Smith. That means it's not exhaustive and exclusive. So there doesn't seem to be an actual command in the Torah like you must believe in a Messiah, and especially that you must believe him in order to have your faith validated by me, i.e. God. So led me to believe that it's in some way like an extracurricular belief, right? I mean, you could believe it if you want to. I could see that every time the Jewish people were emphasizing the notion of some son of David, some sort of redeemer, it was always, it appears like this in the prophets, not in the Torah, but it's always when they had their back up against the wall, when they were either occupied or exiled, that they were waiting for God to save them, right? But it wasn't really part of a theological belief that they could say, like, I believe this because it appears in this verse in the Torah. So I came to the realization that, you know what? I just want to serve God the way God told me to in the Torah, without any middleman, intermediaries.